Happy days. Welcome to another session of the Devastations. Super excited. I'm going to give you a quick recap and then we're going to jump right in it. Today will probably be a combat-heavy night, and that is what we're mostly going to focus on. So when last we left off, our wonderful adventurers had explored the second floor of the tower on the Island of Fire, and they had discovered a room, moved through a squeaky door, and then traversed the hallway. And in traversing the hallway, you heard some noises. Isilme heard some noises coming from a door, a large double door, and you'd secured it with some ropes, and then continued on. And I believe it was Ragus who at some point clattered and clanged and clicked and clacked and alerted some creatures to your presence, and a large sword burst through the door, sheared through the ropes, and there was a bunch of reactions and kind of quick scrambling that the party was doing, and I kind of ended this session there. We're going to pick up from there with a little bit more order and certainty about where everybody is and everybody should be. Is everybody on Roll20? Do you want me to share Roll20? Does anyone need me to share Roll20?
Negative.
We're all good? Excellent. Okay, that's even better. Okay, so I'm going to move us over to the play space.
Okay, yeah, Andrew, I'm not in Roll20, so I need you to control me.
I will control you very happily. Isn't that what I do anyway? Cool. All right, so
I hope we're not being railroaded.
Let's go to Roll20. And I also have to make sure that my mic's not doing anything stupid. Good, it's not. All right. So
and DM, you might want to know I critically failed my attempt of not being enraged.
So you're really super enraged. Excellent. If you're on Roll20 right now, you should see a play space, and you should see that it's lit. We haven't done lighting in a while. Woo. And you'll see. So Isilme, I have you in this room over here, the library. Do you see it?
Yeah. I think at the end didn't everyone kind of run in and then I ran out of it and then we heard the door burst open? Is that right?
It was like most people were towards there, and then there was the bursting, and then there was a lot of people giving me reactions, and so I'm unwinding it a little bit because when that sword went through, I'm going to throw us an initiative.
Yeah. Where is the landing that I was on?
Were you all the way back in the starting room?
Yes.
Okay, let me grab you and drag you there real quick. So, see this? Are you following where I'm dragging you?
Yeah. Yeah, I
see
see
it. These stairs go down, but I only had an asset for up.
And these things are the doors that had the rope, right?
Yes, those are the doors that had the rope.
Oh, you need to adjust my my lighting.
I should have you set for dark vision.
It's not what I'm seeing, though.
I have your screen rendered with your lighting right here.
And what's good is that if you open Twitch, you can see what the DM
sees. You should see a tiny like orb of light around you, and then you should be able to see that everything else is dark around you, but you can still see the details, like it's shadowed.
Oh, okay.
That's what dark vision looks like.
Roll20 has decided to do dark vision.
That is
now?
how that kind of that's how you hack dark vision into Roll20. When you had a light source, and remember you used to have and I didn't give you dark vision. That's how it does a torch. Okay, Lucius, were you at the back of the hall?
Sure.
You're okay. Yeah, sure. Elodin, do you know where you were?
I don't remember, but
I don't remember either.
Weren't you looking at books?
I feel like I was near Dimitri.
You think you were near Dimitri? So Dimitri, yeah, all right. Dimitri and Isilme were the ones who were being sneaky, and then Ragus started moving over at some point.
When they told me to go over.
Yeah.
I did roll a stealth check, so I went through there.
Did you do it before Ragus?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll put you here, roughly here. Dimitri, you went inside this room, right?
I believe so.
I think you did.
Yeah.
Because you were like, oh, books, and I remember you asking to look for certain books, for example.
Yeah. Because yes, absolutely.
All right, and Isilme, do you want to? I'm gonna let you choose whether you want to be in the room or right in the hallway.
I'd rather be right by the doorway on the hallway side.
So, like here.
Yes.
Okay. All right, we're gonna call this good. Everybody happy with their positions?
Eh.
Yeah, I just gotta move the small human upstairs, so I'll be right back.
Yep, no worries. I know how that is. All right, so
All right, now I'm happy.
let's do rolling for initiative before we move on.
Oh, right. Blast it.
And I have to roll for initiative for a couple of things.
14 for me, Andrew.
All right, let me throw up initiative.
Cool.
Joe, do you have dice with you?
Yeah.
Nice.
I almost always have dice with me at any given moment because I use the one bag, to go bag for everything.
Did you say 14 or 15? I'm sorry.
14.
14, okay.
I have the utmost respect for you, Joe.
That means a lot, my man.
Travel dice.
Basically.
Yeah. Andrew has a dice set right at his desk.
Yeah, at work.
Love it.
Yeah. Oh,
Just in case.
and one day we had dice at a Irish pub, and the owner thought we were gambling.
Yes, it was great.
I mean, yes, with your imaginary lives.
All right, let me. I actually should
Pretty
use.
kinda, yeah.
I'm not gonna write these down until they burst through, and then we'll shuffle.
Okay, I put my initiative in, but I might drop off for half a second. I'm just gonna switch to our 5G network.
Okay.
Cool.
That may make me have to shuffle everybody's view, but that's okay.
Yeah, I mean, I have all of my D&D stuff here. I just don't have Wi-Fi.
-1, cool.
Ooh, almost forgot. I almost forgot to hold my axe.
That is important.
+1. And then- So D&D Beyond has this encounter builder, which is actually I didn't like it at first, but I'm realizing it has some useful things, but it doesn't pick up my homebrew monsters.
I have noticed the homebrew, content creator stuff is a little finicky.
Poorly supported.
But it's still in trial mode.
It's an alpha.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Andrew.
Everybody's still in good order. Okay. Has everybody added? Let me see. I haven't got here. Okay, we have. I'll stretch this so you can see turn orders a little better.
Yeah,
Guys, can you hear us okay?
I can hear you.
Unfortunately.
Affirmative.
I'm obviously kidding, Magic
1, 2,
Bro.
3, 4, 5, 6. That's all of our players. All right, now I guess I'll give away some of the kitten and the caboodle. And
Oh, by the way, what did the kitten roll
take
for
away my kitten.
initiative?
the kitten goes with Islame on her turn around.
It just seemed like too much effort to keep having it in the initiative order, especially if it was just gonna sit there and growl cutely, but menacingly.
It's growling menacingly.
I feel like in the future I could probably do this housekeeping if we're starting in combat in Facebook and then add it all myself.
Sure.
Would be acceptable.
That would be
You're just giving yourself more editing work.
I don't edit these things. We've had this conversation.
Unless you have sound issues.
Yeah, well, then I throw in and our sound is fucked, everybody. Sorry about that. Which sucks, and we should never let that happen again. Except I don't know how to prevent it.
Manure occurreth.
Ooh, 188 is not the correct value for that. And you, my beautiful creature. who rolled so shittily.
Happens to the best of us.
Okay, so conveniently, Isilme, you're top of the turn.
Cool. So what are we looking at? Or what am I looking at?
So we're just starting from that moment where the sword bursts through. You hear a mighty, like it's just this guttural roar that shakes the very room you're in.
Okay, I'm just going to draw both swords. So I have my rapier and my small sword. Kind of like ushering Eladin and everyone else, like get in the room if they can, and just be ready. And I guess just hold until something comes out the door, and then I'll just run up and slash it.
Sounds good. All right, so you're readying an action, and when something comes through the door, you're going to move to it and slash it.
Yes, please.
Lucius.
All right. Not entirely sure I heard anything, but I'm just gonna move. I guess I'm just gonna move my full movement up here and just ready my whip in case something comes out.
Cool. This first one's not doing anything because it's not kind of the one that's reacting. Eladin.
Okay, I am going to run forward, tap Raggets, and quickly run back and tap Isilme, and cast haste, but twinned on both of them.
Okay.
So that means you get a bunch of things.
That means you get a bunch of things. I love it.
Awesome.
A rabbit.
Hey, all right, so your speed is doubled. You gain +2 AC, advantage on dex save, and an additional action for every turn.
Holy cow. +2 AC?
Wait, +2 AC and additional action?
Yeah, and your movement is double.
That action can only be used to take the attack dash, disengage height. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's pretty much all.
How long does that last for?
It lasts for a minute.
Okay.
then
And you gave that to Ragus and Isilme?
Yeah.
Yeah. So extra action is kind of cool because then I can do 4 hits.
Right, because you have 3 actions.
Okay.
Or 3 actions.
No, he doesn't have 3 actions. He makes
No.
2 attacks per action. Plus, he gets a bonus for an offhand. All right. So, anything else?
No, that's it. And that pretty much exhausts my movement. So
All right, that sounds good.
Next Isilme.
Dimitri. I wish when I did turn order, it's centered on the person in the camera. That'd be cool. What are you going to do, Dimitri? Oh, he's grayed out.
Dimitri fell down.
I'm going to assume he's reading books, and we'll come back to him. I think that's,
So I have a very, very low 21 AC right now. It's cool.
yeah. We're going to skip. Ragus.
Has anything come out yet?
No, a giant sword just erupted through. And wait 1 second while I change everybody's order because inevitably we lost Dimitri.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm gonna go stand right next to Lucius, I guess. I mean, although they're all backing up. Lucius, do you feel like going straight on, or you wanna try to lure them into the room so the other people can help out?
I'm with you. Whatever you want to do. I'm down with killing a few things.
All right, let's you and me just block this fucking thing. Whatever comes out, we fucking kill it.
Sounds like a plan.
Excellent.
All right. So I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna ready slash and dice. Anything comes out, I'm gonna. Actually, if the door's open and I see anything, I'm throwing my axe at it before they can reach me.
Okay. This one's not going to do anything. Fleos.
I would like you to find me assets for owls.
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 Please. And thank you.
I have them. How many do you need?
8.
While he's doing that, I would love to hear their names.
I am still in the process of making their names.
Wow, dude, I thought you had a whole list for every set of animals.
Where are they being created? So I
He's
can-
working on them.
Let's see. Where is the door that I hear things smashing out of?
in the hallway, which you are not in at the moment. Well, you're kind of looking into it.
Yeah, I'm like peeking through the door.
Yep.
So where's the rough? Like, where can I hear things coming from?
30 feet into the hallway.
So here on the right side,
Yeah.
where these guys are stacking up on a door,
Yeah, kind of where I have this owl positioned.
kind of where that owl is positioned.
You want me to just make 8 of them and set them in, like, around that area?
I mean, you don't have to make 8 of them. They're gonna attack all at once. All right, so I'm gonna just grab these
Okay,
owls.
Oh, I didn't make
Once
you
you get the
able to
document,
control them. That's my bad.
I was trying to send name suggestions like Hoover and Houdini, Hooligan.
I'm going more along the lines of Thucydides, Pliny, Athenos.
That was terrible.
Hedwig.
I'll throw in Hedwig just because.
What about a
Yay.
pig with Ron's owl? His little tiny derpy owl.
Okay, there's
Or
8 of them.
Arrow. Family owl that's
Oops.
really bad. And, like,
Yeah.
runs into stuff.
There's
Yeah,
8.
that owl.
There's 8 of them, and you can control them now.
All right, fantastic. I'm going to appear them. Actually, hold on. Let me make sure there isn't a ridiculously close by limitation to where I can poof these things into existence.
Yeah,
I
just
don't
double
think
check.
there- Yeah, it's 60 feet. So
You're good.
just make sure that I can get them all the way from me to. Yeah, that's good. All right, cool. I'm gonna reposition them. I don't have anything else to do for my turn, so I'll just do that out of order. And these guys are holding their action for attacking the first thing that jumps through the door.
Cool. Sounds good. Which brings us to the first thing that jumps out of the door.
Right.
Nice.
Well, let me turn this. There we go.
So do we do all the
Does he
health
jump
action?
through the door or like smash through? Because he looks kind of big.
I mean, he fits.
Oh, no.
If he fits, he sits.
Yeah, so this massive flaming giant, similar to the one that you saw outside, steps through holding a gargantuan, I believe, great axe in this case. Let me double check.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, a giant great sword, a massive great sword covered in armor, a hair flame, and you see this large ruby crystal jutting out of his skull, and he just screams at you. I am King Phrase. And he looks at all of you, and all of you are trespassing in my kingdom. And steps forward, and you're gonna get your reactions.
Okay.
So, we'll start with Isilme, since you're top of order.
Sounds good. I'm going to first run up, I guess, which I realize I probably should have done on my turn. And then slash at him first with my small sword. Ooh, that's crappy. I'm assuming a 12 doesn't hit.
Does not hit.
Okay, I come back with my rapier in my other hand. That's a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Okay, that is
Nice.
19 damage of sneak attack and 7 piercing.
Nice. So 26.
And then-
Did I do that right? 26.
Yep. And then because that was my extra attack, right? Because I'm pasted. And then you know what? I'm gonna hang out and I'll do my bonus action attack
It's a reaction. It's a reaction. So it's just one thing you do.
Oh, true. Okay. Then that's it.
Okay. So yeah, you come in. Your first strike doesn't hit, and are you using your offhand?
I'm hasted, so I guess it would be.
Well, but it's still only a reaction. You still only get one reaction.
Even with haste?
Because your reaction's not your action.
Okay. Then that means nothing happens. I couldn't have done the second attack.
Got it. Okay.
Damn it.
Can't, like, 2-weapon attack is a reaction.
No.
I don't know.
No, if you have
No.
multi-attack, you can, because it's an action. Sorry. Yeah, if you have multi-attack, because it's used as your reaction, I would assume you can.
No, I have the dual wielder feat.
Which just lets you use your proficiency
Bonus
on.
action.
Yeah. No, so you can use your reaction. That's it. Ken, that's right? That sounds right to you too.
Never
think
mind.
you only
Nothing
get one
happens. I
attack.
just missed.
Even if you have
failed
multi-attack, you only get one attack.
Yeah, because you don't take the attack action anymore. You're taking a reaction,
Right.
which means you only get the one attack.
Yeah, you're doing the one thing you said you would.
Yeah.
Okay. So you go wide. It kind of hits into him, but skitters off the heavy armor he's wearing, and sparks go flying. So who's next in that order? Let's see. Lucius, you're next in the order for your reaction.
So I rolled a 26.
That hits.
I'm sorry, 21, not 26, 21.
21 hits as well.
And I did 6 points of slashing damage.
All right. Yeah, you with your whip.
Yeah.
Crack the whip and you draw a bead of blood across his face, but it looks like just a scratch.
Shit.
Eldon, you did not have a reaction. Dimitri doesn't. Ragus, you have a reaction.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was throwing my axe at it before it even got.
Yeah,
close
as
to
soon
me.
as that door, you're just like,
Yeah. And ooh, that's a pretty shitty roll. I got a 16.
16 does not hit. So yeah, your axe just kind of clangs off of his armor.
And I respawn it to my hand. So I don't get my second attack then?
No, this is just a reaction.
Okay.
So next turn, we'll.
Yeah, this is the trade-off to just using a reaction,
Yeah.
right?
Because if A, then B. So if it walks through the door, I throw my axe. If it walks through the door, I whip my whip.
And
Walk through the door, I throw my axe twice.
Fleos, you're done with your action, right?
Well,
You didn't set a
yeah,
reaction,
My
right?
action was conjuring the owls. The owls have a held action.
Yeah, I guess owls can have a reaction. Summoned creatures, why not? That seems reasonable. All right, so they will do their thing.
They're technically supposed to exist in the turn order, but we just don't do
They
that.
go on. They
because-
go on yours. Yeah.
Takes
So
forever.
feel free to make their reaction.
All right.
As I mute because my dog's going crazy.
DM question. Given the particular size of King Freys, the Mountain Freys, would the owls need to fly behind King Freys to get advantage, or just to the other side of Silme?
No, they need to be like across from each other in order to achieve it.
So they'd have to fly behind opposite Lucius and Ragus.
Yeah. So if you have one, so Ragus is here. You would need to have one here in order to achieve an advantage for that first one.
Yes.
Make sense?
Yes, it does.
So yes. Okay.
It makes perfect sense. I'm just going to sort of... what's the easiest way to do this without being super annoying? So I'm going to show... Sorry, I'm counting. They have a lot of movement speed. Okay, so some of them are going to be... You know what? Forget it. That's gonna be unnecessarily complicated. I'm gonna go ahead and we'll simplify this out, and I'm not gonna fiddle with it to get advantage for 3 of them. They are going to fly up and sort of just swarm around. They're just flying over his head, flying around him, as birds are wont to do, as giant terrifying owls are wont to do.
Sure.
And they're just going to attack. Hold on while I roll said litany of attacks. What are these owls? +5 to hit, +3 to hit. Let's see. 17.
Misses.
All right. This is 20.
Hits.
All right. Ooh, damn it. 19.
Hits.
Okay. Oh no, I think that's it actually. Yeah, that would be it. So after, sorry, getting back into the roll 20 now. So after they do that, they're just going to circle and just wheel off and finish their flyby attack by finishing back up. Yeah. So let me roll some damage for the 2 of them that actually hit.
Does he get a reaction against one of them, I guess?
He does not. So,
Okay.
flyby. The owl doesn't
sure. Yep.
opportunity attacks when it flies out of an enemy's reach.
Excellent. All right, roll from some
Which is
damage.
why I'm
Joe.
not going with the usual Bloodhawks. Let's see. 6. Oh, wait, sorry, 7. And 12.
So 19 total?
Yes.
Excellent. All right, yeah, so they go and they start pulling at him and pecking at him and scratching, and some blood begins to kind of pour out of these shallow wounds. And they did damage. Not, he doesn't seem very fazed by it, but they definitely did some damage. All right, so just double checking. Yes, that is the end of our reaction, and now it is King Frey's turn. Let me just make sure I have everybody's stats blocks up. Isilme, your AC is currently 19.
Yes.
All right. So he goes to attack you first.
Okay.
And he brings this great sword overhead and then just kind of smashes it down to the ground. Sparks erupt as it clatters into the stone. And you just kind of barely dodge out of the way. You can feel the blade move and the air moving around you. Ragus, you're at some ridiculous AC. 21, Ragus. You're muted.
Yes.
Yes,
21.
21.
And worst case scenario, I might use shield and
Okay.
go 26.
Let's see if he attacks you or Lucius.
21 included.
Odds are even, Steven.
Even.
All right, he's attacking you. And he rolls yet again very terribly. All right, and he brings the blade down on you, and you just kind of meet it. He's a giant, he's large, but you're this just stocky dwarf, and you're using your axe, and you just meet it with the heft of the axe, and sparks erupt, and there's a burst of energy as your magical weapon holds against the force of his strike.
Motherfucker.
Surprise, mother.
All right. And this Azer is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, just right out. And
through the door with that guy there.
I mean, he's kind of tiny compared to him. He goes between his legs. Flames burning the king's crotch. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine.
He's already on fire, right?
He's already on fire. Exactly. Everything's okay. Nothing to see here. How are you doing?
I'm super. Thanks for asking.
All right. All right, well, he's going to attack Ragus, obviously, and he misses. He brings his warhammer around to hit you, and it just kind of glances off of you, not getting a good purchase. What is this? There's some bizarre shape here. Dimitri. And
Nah.
Eladin, you're in the room, and Dimitri, you hear the sounds of battle, but there's so many books around you. And Eladin, you just kind of scooted into the room, and you're like preparing for the battle that's happening in the hallway, and you hear this dripping sound, just like a bloop, bloop,
I'm
bloop,
not fucking doing it again.
and there are all these cracks in the wall, just like because it's an old room, and we'd said that this wasn't really well maintained, and this just kind of like gelatinous black substance begins flowing through, and it flows just extremely quickly through and pools right here, and it turns into this massive pool with all these bubbles popping of all this pitch, and it smells like petrol, and it just kind of momentarily takes up this big form, and there's a gaping mouth, and then collapses on itself, and as it collapses, it all lights a flame. And it closes the distance with the two of you. It stays on top of Dimitri. And I have to tell you all the things it does to you that I'm so sorry about.
Are you, though?
No, I'm not. Absolutely not.
I know.
All right, your current AC is 18, confirming this?
Correct.
All right. So, first thing.
Run away. Get your AC back.
Burning bar. Okay, I need some dice.
Grab something to take notes with.
The first thing is you're going to take 8 points of fire damage from it just moving on top of you. Basically, it sloshes over your feet, and the flames just writhe up your body.
No, you don't.
8 points of fire damage.
A D4 is good enough.
And you're now on fire. In order to put out the fire, you have to take an action, or somebody has to take an action to put the fire out. And then it's going to attack you. And it misses. It goes to attack you. It's fiery ooziness
Gotcha.
moving towards you, and you just kind of like manage to move out of the way of the slam that it's attempting to do. But it is also going to attack Eladin. And Eladin, it hits.
I'd be amazed if it didn't.
It doesn't do that much damage. I don't have enough d8s.
That's not surprising.
It's more about the con save that's the problem here.
My son has been stealing my dice. All right, so let's see. You take 8 points of bludgeoning damage to begin with. Oh, I'm rolling really low. You're good.
Oh wait, what was it to hit, by the way?
Doesn't matter.
Like, if I cast shield, am I gonna be okay?
Well, let me double check. Your AC is 14? No, you're not going to be okay.
It would be 18.
Yeah, no, you're not going to
So
be okay.
no. Alright, that's fine.
I have your stats. I know what they are. Sorry. Okay, good. I wrote down the numbers because when I talk, remember, I always forget the numbers. You take 8 points of bludgeoning damage and 14 points of fire damage.
Yuck.
But you are not on fire, just so you know. Dimitri's on fire. You're not on fire.
Guys, I'm in danger. This is a
Guys,
problem.
I'm on fire.
Hey, Corey or Eladin,
Yeah.
is the concentration spell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you make that roll on your turn or when it happens, when you take the damage? Okay, so go ahead and roll for concentration.
Nat 20.
So you're like, fire hurts, but I'm good.
I love fire. It hurts so good.
All right, and that's the pudding's turn, I believe. Yeah, it is.
You're good.
I'm gonna click my heels and go back to Kansas.
And that brings us back to Isilme.
Cool. So I'm still hasted. So I get all the things this time.
So that's good.
So first, I'm gonna make this better. I'm gonna run to the back of the king, like just step around him, and then me and Lucius have advantage.
You can't do. Well, are there no reactions against you while you're hasted?
I wouldn't be moving out of range of anyone. I'm literally just stepping like, further next to the guy.
Right, but did you notice there's an Azer right here?
Oh, because it would move outside.
Mm-hmm. You'd enter his threat and then leave his threat.
You know what? Fine. Yeah, I'll take it.
All right. You have AC.
I do now.
There's a good chance he won't hit you.
Wizard.
He does not hit you. Yeah, he comes out with his warhammer, and you just kind of whoosh, go underneath it and
Cool.
slide.
All right, so now I'm gonna attack for reals 3 times, and now I'm doing it with advantage. So hopefully, like, this goes better. Small sword, 23 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, that's 17 sneak attack, 9 piercing.
All right, so 26.
Yep.
God damn.
And then I'll come back with my rapier, and that is a 23
That hits.
to hit. 8 piercing. And then I guess I would just go back to the other hand. So slash, slash, slash. That makes sense to me. And 21 with the small sword.
Also hits.
So it's an extra 7. Oh, that would have been so much better.
Your sneak attack can only proc once at a time.
Yes. All right, so you did 41 damage total. That's pretty baller. Yes, so you just kind of have a flurry of blows, and your small sword and your rapier are just piercing his armor, getting through the little kind of kinks in his armor, and you just draw a whole bunch of blood. And there's a moment he kind of looks down, and you can see this blood, and you see fury and rage on his flaming face.
Scary. That's my turn.
And you're staying put.
Yep. Because I already used my bonus action.
Okay, Lucius.
I am going to take a step away from him. I don't know if that's soliciting an opportunity attack or not.
Yeah, he hasn't used his this round.
Sure.
And
It was more if you wanted to use it now.
if I wanted to, he wants to use it. He saw you walk away. How dare you walk away from the king? That's not cool. All right, and so he's gonna hit. And let me just pull up the damage. I need the d6s. One, two, three. You've fought a fire giant before, haven't you, sir? 29 points of slashing damage.
Okay. So that is a lot. Okay. As I reel back in pain, I'll just be like, "Come on, I know you. That's not the best you can have." And I'm going to cast Bane, but I'm going to do it at 4th level, and I'm going to hit. So he needs to make a Wisdom save. Blue needs to make a Wisdom save. Green needs to make a Wisdom save, and red needs to make a Wisdom save.
Okay. Let me do these. So let's do his first. What's the DC?
15.
All right. So King Phrase saves. Blue fails. Green saves, and you said red as well?
Yeah.
And red fails as well. So green and Phrase save.
Okay. Blue and red have to take a D4 minus their attacks and saving throws.
All right. So whenever they make an attack roll, they have a D4. I roll a D4 and take it away from them?
Correct.
Okay. Blue and red. Minus
And then,
1d4 on attack or save.
Then I'm just going to move over here and kind of be like, Dimitri, I'm a little, what the fuck?
I appreciate that.
I guess we wouldn't know yet.
All right.
I'm horrified.
I imagine you're screaming when it happens, so.
Well, mainly from the
Nope,
being punched.
I'm
in
pretty
the face
silent.
part.
Sure, but Elodin.
Oh, not you. No. Yeah. Dimitri, I'm sure you're totally chill about it. You're like, oh crap, I'm on fire.
Not again.
All right. So this Azer comes up from behind you, Isilme.
Okay.
Keep forgetting. 19 AC, right?
Yes.
and it's gonna do a critical hit.
Ooh.
I negate that as my reaction.
You can't see her.
Oh, yeah, but I'm pretty sure I don't have my stats in front of me because lack of
What's
data.
the name of the spell?
What's
No,
the
it's
thing?
an ability of being a grave cleric.
Yeah. Do you know the name of it so I can look it up? Otherwise, I'll just look up Grave Cleric for you.
It's whatever the level 6 thing is.
Let's see if you can Google the fastest.
Oh, I just have this up. So.
30 feet range.
What is it called?
It's called Sentinel at Death's Door. As a reaction when you are an ally that you can see within 30 feet of yourself.
I'm pretty certain it was
Okay,
going to say
yes,
C. That was the important part there. It's hard to
Okay.
react to things psychically. You can.
You underestimate his prowess.
Roll a d20. If you get above a 10, I'll let Sindrel guide you. How's that?
Sounds fair. Any
does have his
modifiers or
magic.
not?
No
Aye.
modifier. This is pure chance. That's from the magic guy. So roll a d20.
Okay. 18, baby.
Yeah, I'll let Sindrel guide you.
18.
So it's just a hit instead of being critical. Is that what you're saying?
Dope.
Yep. Any
Yeah,
effects
it's just a regular hit.
are canceled.
So you
can
take.
use
Oh,
that as
I rolled minimum damage. You're fine. 4 points of bludgeoning damage plus.
Yes.
Plus.
Yes.
Where's d6? 1 point of fire damage. I rolled the minimum damage that could be done. That's good.
You singed my cloak.
Yeah, you gotta be pissed, yeah.
I got you, boo. And I just sort of snap my fingers at you and give you like...
I'm definitely confused because I have no
Waving
idea that
finger.
like you did this. I'm just like, oh, I thought he was about to hit me real hard. Oh, I guess not.
Yeah, you just hear like the disembodied voice of Dimitri say, I got
Thank-
you, boo. All right, Eladin, your turn.
I got you, boo. But that's also directed towards Sindrel. Like, thank you, boo.
Yeah, you feel your godly power surge through you, and there's a moment where you can actually see through the wall, just very briefly, and you see Isilme in trouble, and you just channel that energy in that moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
So- This ooze thing that's in front of me, does it have a face and eyes and stuff like that?
No,
Or is it like just bubbling mass of disgusting?
it is a giant puddle of oozing fire. It's basically
All right,
naphtha.
Okay. So I'm gonna click my heels together and teleport backwards and say, oh, what's the line from Wizard of Oz?
There's no place like
There's
home.
no place like
No
home.
place like home. Yeah,
Wow,
do that.
okay.
So I teleport backwards a couple feet. Does not provoke opportunity attacks. And then I'm gonna throw a 4th level chaos bolt at it.
Cool.
Why did you move back?
I have an item for that.
So you really were clicking your heels together?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I thought you were just.
Nope.
Cool. Cool.
Nope.
Very nice. Very nice.
See. It's not letting me upcast it. I'll do it after. It's fine. Okay, does the 20 hit?
It does hit. What type of damage is this?
Cold.
Okay.
It takes. Sorry. 20 points of cold damage.
Yes, or it would. You fire off your chaos bolt and it hits into it, and it turns kind of frozen for a moment, and then the flames burst through it, and it seems like nothing happened.
Ew.
Anything else?
No, that's good.
Yeah, he's wearing armor. Next time, just use thunder or lightning. I guess lightning probably better.
Use attacking
Way
the
you move is
ooze.
frightening.
What you should use is heat metal, obviously.
By the way, this is a homebrew ooze that I'm totally going to post on our public repo. So, Dimitri, your
Okay,
turn.
you're talking about the ooze. Sorry, yeah, I was thinking of King.
Dimitri, you're on
Okay.
fire. You're on fire.
Yeah, so paint me a picture here. How close to this ooze am I? That's
It's
like
on
still
your
right up
feet
against-
right now.
Okay.
So it's large. It occupies 4 squares, but you're at the edge of it right now, and it's actually on your feet and it's burning.
Yep. Got that. And I'm on fire.
And you are on fire.
This is a wonderful, wonderful,
Did I cool him
wonderful
off
thing
with
to
my
do.
cold ray?
By the way, the name of this monster is Pitch Pudding.
Gross. Okay. I am going to use my action to disengage and back way the fuck up.
Okay. I think I'm controlling your character, right? Is what we decided?
That is correct, because I am on audio only. I'm not connected to anything.
Just remember, you're still on fire, okay?
Yes.
Well-
I'm aware. I was hoping to disengage, but
Well, Andrew,
put that out. But if that thing's right
No,
on
it
me, I need
it
to
takes an
make
action
sure.
to put the actual fire out.
Yeah.
Andrew, would it take an action for him to close the door and like join us in the hallway?
No, but he already made his decision.
Okay. I just know he can't see the setup.
Yeah, I can't see the general battle map. Like,
that is
where
fair.
would be the safest place for me to join my comrades would be the direction that I would go.
Okay, so let's see. You were here. Oh, I can drag over here on the screen. Okay, so we'll send you 5, 10, 15.
Dimitri would recognize that the owls are mine, so
Yeah, you're good. I moved you into the hallway.
Cool. Excellent.
You're still on fire, though.
Yeah. I'm aware of that.
Just as a reminder.
But I'm just sort of like, I'm like that dog in the comic. This is fine.
This is fine. Everything will be fine. It's okay. All right.
This is fine. I'm like casually strolling out in there.
Anything else before we continue?
So that's action. Bonus action. I'm going to cast. What's that thing called? Spiritual weapon.
Does it use
And
concentration?
I'm going.
Just as a thought.
Oh, true. Yeah. Never mind then.
It might not be wise to use something that uses concentration when you're about to take more damage, just because you're about to take more
Exactly.
damage at the end of your turn.
Exactly. Yeah. Never mind then. What other bonus action shit do I have? I don't have my spell list in front of me. I think that's it.
All right.
Well, tell you what. No. Take it back. I'm gonna cast healing word on myself. Just
Okay.
a simple level 1.
And after you do that, just so you know, you take 10 points of fire damage.
Since that is a bonus action. So. Okay, so because I healed myself, I'm only taking 4 points of fire damage.
Okay, yeah. So the fire rages over your
Just
skin,
for the
but you
sake of
manage
math.
to heal some of
Gotcha.
the burned flesh as you go.
Cool. I'm like, man, this is a bad habit. I should stop smoking.
All right. Did I just accidentally skip an Azer? I did.
It's okay.
It's okay. It was green. All right. So green is going to close the distance with the enemy that's nearest to it, which is Isilme. And it takes a swipe at you, and you're surrounded by these enemies right now, but you still manage to go lower than the Warhammer as it flies over your hair, and you feel it kind of. Ragus, it's your turn.
Okay. I very angrily look at it. It's like, I've eaten creatures bigger than you for breakfast. All
Do you
right.
want to sidestep?
I rolled a 23 on a first attack with the axe.
That hits.
All right, which is a 16 damage.
All right.
And then I'm gonna throw a demented laugh and continue. Because I'm in
Oh,
Oh, dogs.
All right. And I guess I left. Well, no, it should still hit. I got 17 to hit or
Does
no?
not hit, no.
Ah, okay, never mind. I now do my bonus from Eladin.
hey Andrew. Sorry, I just remembered the green Azer ended its turn within 5 feet of me. So can I move?
Oh, yeah. You haven't used your reaction on anything else, I don't think, right?
Nope.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm literally just gonna move over 1 space, so I'm out of green's range. And Ragus, you have advantage.
Oh, well, I mean, I had to get. Do you get double advantage? I'm already advantage.
No, but it means
From
I'll have
being able-
advantage. I don't get opportunity.
Okay.
I didn't have to take opportunities.
All right. So on my last roll, I hit a 20
20 hits.
and natural 20. So.
Oh,
so
and you do
critical.
max damage, remember.
Yes, and I have my fancy gauntlet, so that means 30 points of
Yeah,
damage.
and just remember, roll another d20, and if you get another natural 20, we're going to make it double that.
Unfortunately, that was a 5.
Sometimes it happens. All right, so you said 30 damage?
Yep.
Yeah, so you really dig deep and you slice through his armor and it's battering to pieces, and you begin just kind of wailing on him, blowing chunks of flesh out of his body. This demented giant figure that you can see the features of a dwarf on. At some point, he clearly was a dwarf. And you do a ton of damage, blood sloshing everywhere, but he's still up, he's still fighting, and he still looks dangerous.
Now, the extra action I get through Eladin, does that grant me another attack? Because I have a bonus attack if I use an action attack?
No, I don't think it stacks.
We need to be... What? So, you have the action that you started off with, which gives you 2 attacks.
Yeah, which was an attack.
Right.
And then the extra attack is whenever I take an attack action, I get attacked twice.
Yeah. So your first action, you got 2 attacks for.
Yeah.
Right? And then did you use a second attack action?
No, I used 2 attacks, and then I used a bonus from Eladin I was trying to use right now.
No, he didn't give you a bonus. It's a second action. So you can make 2 attacks with that action.
Oh, okay. So I get 1 more attack then.
Yeah.
Right?
You can only make 1 weapon attack only. It says it right in the spell.
Oh.
That action can be used to take an attack, in parentheses, only 1 weapon attack.
That's
Yeah.
important detail. Thank you,
Okay.
Ken. I appreciate it.
No worries.
Now, here comes the important
Yeah,
DM question, though.
I don't have
If I
I don't
were
have
to-
enough monitors to have this all open at once, and I have 3 monitors in front of me right now.
So here's the important question. I do have a very fancy dwarven muffin that would give me the equivalent of a long rest that would allow me to take another of my action surges because I burned it last time. How many attacks would I gain?
It's a
with that?
dwarven muffin. It's going to take an action to eat.
Ah, okay, never mind then.
It's made of rocks.
It literally is made of steel.
There's
It's delicious. Don't even insult it. All right, then I guess my
is some
only action
fine
left
filament
is go
fibers.
get a refill on my beer.
Excellent.
Well, it
That's
says
wise.
as a hasted action, you can use an object. So can he eat the muffin as his hasted action?
No. I mean, he might need to use 2 actions to eat one of these muffins and keep it down. But no, it'll take a regular action, I would say. It's a very
All right,
special
so-
muffin.
I guess I'm done then.
Okay, so Red Azer's turn.
All right, I'll be right back.
Do it.
And neither of these hit. Amazing. It attacks you, and you know, at this point you're just you're used to the cadence of their warhammers. You're used to the way they move them, and you just manage to kind of take your small sword and strike aside the warhammer as it comes for you. Fleos, and your many owls.
Hey, man. Like, don't judge. 1, a 2, a 3. So now that I can actually see exactly what it is that's going on in here, King Frey looks like a giant Azer, correct?
Actually, so he looks like the fire giant that you saw outside, except there are very distinctly dwarven features on him. He has the same almost like imagine a dwarf made much larger, is the way I would say it.
Oh, so Peter
So
Dinklage
similar to
in Thor.
Similar to an Azer, yes, since they kind of look like dwarves as well.
Yeah. Okay. So I actually rolled for this. From the back of my brain comes a little bit of knowledge in a weird book that I actually have a. Hold on a second. Why don't I just tell you the name of this particular person? Whatever. I'll get to it later. Anyway, I'm just going to point at him, and I'm just going to smirk. And I'm just going to go, moly friti. And I don't really care whether or not he knows what that means. And then I'm going to quickly turn to my birds, and I'm going to say, Talus, in Elvish. I'm going to say, Talus, focus on the Azer first. And just letting them know what to do. And then I need you to find me a Tyrannosaurus.
Dude.
It's worth it just for the look of mild hatred on Gress's face.
Fucking druids.
I love it.
Mr. Grapsis, while you're doing that, I'm going to. Would you like me to wait, or would you like me to move my birds?
First, tell me what size the T-Rex is. Is it large?
A Tyrannosaurus is, I believe,
Or huge?
Huge.
It's huge.
I found it, motherfucker.
Yeah, I didn't think. I had no doubt that you wouldn't find it.
It's huge.
I own
That's
a
like-
God, I
lot.
can't wait.
That's a roll 20.
I own a lot of assets. Okay.
I know. I'm just gonna tuck Fleos. I'm gonna tuck Fleos over here.
I can't wait to watch the video on demand for this.
Can you see control of the
Oh yeah.
Tyrannosaurus that I just
Let me
turned
give you
into?
some control of the giant ass T-Rex that I gave you.
Yes, please.
So he is the T. You are the T-Rex, right?
Yeah. So
All
you see me. Well, and most of you speak Elvish, so.
Oh, so let me put the T-Rex where you were, I guess, too. Or you can move it.
Ifriti slave to this giant Azer as I laugh at him, which, if you make a high enough knowledge check, you might recognize that the Azer were slaved by the Ifriti. But anyway, and then you see me clutch my Tektite disc, and then just sort of grow in size and turn into a large, terrifying monster.
Can you put the T-Rex where you were?
The arms shrink, though.
Yes, the arm shrink. It's like.
Also, so
No,
Andrew,
no, no.
in this world, is a T-Rex something that we've all seen?
No,
before?
absolutely
Or are we,
not.
Like, even more terrified because now there's a giant dinosaur and a giant.
I would assume
Fire
you're used to Fleos doing absurd things. So,
But this is particularly absurd.
and you do see
Elephant
him do this.
clap.
You know, like his skin begins to slosh off, and sections of him begin to grow scales, and he's screaming as this happens as his jaw dislocates, teeth popping out, fingernails exploding, his eyeballs rolling into the back of his head and then popping out. It's almost as if the monster comes from within him, destroying who he is.
Hulk smash.
Yeah, kind of like in Ginger Snaps. No, no one's a fan
No.
of fine Canadian cinema. Whatever.
Nope.
Fie upon thee.
No, I got you, man. Not as good as the sequel, but
I mean, there's pluses and minuses.
On that
to
note, let's play some D&D.
both. Sorry. So next owls. So first owl. So I'm just gonna have the owls sort of do
Okay.
flyby tracks.
Yeah,
on,
don't even move them if they're going to do the flyby. Just let me know what happens.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on a sec.
As he transforms, Eladin starts clapping, thinking he's definitely saved.
Like,
Out of this terrible scenario of watching his friend Dimitri get eaten black death goo that's on fire.
All right, flyby. I think this one can only get to here.
Meanwhile, and I are like hacking away.
Uh,
I'm concentrating on that.
Yeah.
I look at Dimitri and I'm like, oh, praise Sindrel, I think.
okay, let's start with those three. So basically, those first three birds are going to plop down across from. Oh wait, I positioned myself incorrectly. Across from Ragus here, so that they get advantage against this Azer.
Dimitri is still pretty calm about the whole situation.
Especially the being on fire.
So you're attacking the blue Azer, right?
I am attacking the blue Azer with my first three. With these first 3 owls, we'll see how they manage after that. Damn it, so close. 22.
That hits.
All right.
Hey, new convert.
14.
I would hug you, but it would put you on fire.
14 to hit.
Yes.
I've
Does
already
not
turned
hit.
it on fire.
The
Miss.
DC for an Azer is 17. You need a 17 to hit.
Okay. All right. And another hit. And then, whatever. I'll have another owl fly over here. Nat 20.
Nice.
So house rolls, roll a 20 again just to see if we, make the damage even worse.
Oh yeah, okay. Forgot. No. 15.
Okay.
Or
It's still
yeah.
critical.
Yeah, still critical. All right, so let me make a note here so I know that 1 is critical. So let's roll these bones. Let's go with 8. 8. Nice. And then it's gonna be
Also, please keep track of how much damage you're doing total. That way I can write it down.
10. This one is 19. Uh, 35 damage
35 from just that one or total?
from the 4,
Got it.
including the one so far that missed. Is this Azer still standing?
It is still standing. So basically what's happened is these owls have flown through it, tearing chunks away. Also, shoot, the ones that hit it actually take damage, FYI.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm aware of that because the Azers are on fire.
We're just going to use 5 fire damage to simplify it. That's the, if I'm not rolling.
That's the average. Yeah, I will. I'll drop them all. I'll drop them all down in a second.
So any of them that have hit the Azer take 5 damage. So yeah, they burst through it and rip chunks away. Flames are bursting from the skin. Coppery blood is sloshing out, and it looks really beat up. Like it's just kind of like it's like leaning on its, shield momentarily, and it has its war hammer, and there's blood everywhere. Coppery, fiery blood.
All right, so I will have a flyby with this next owl, which will come to a rest there. That one does not hit, however, so now I've got to actually measure some stuff out. 45. Jet. Let's see if this one does any damage. 19, so that hits. So 6 more damage.
All right. So that
How's
one,
it looking?
that one flies through it, and it kind of does this crazy thing where it scratches the face, and as the Azer turns, it rips an eyeball out, and the Azer just falls to the ground, clutching its eye, bleeding out, and dies.
Okay. Let me make some quick measurements here. 45, 50, 55, 60. Okay. All right. So these last 2 birds, seeing that other Azer goes by, and because they have an intelligence of 8 and are thus smart enough to do this,
Sure.
follow my instructions.
Yeah.
And go. They're going to actually pop here, loop around this one. So this one's going to get attacks of opportunity. And then they are going to,
So they're not flying by?
they're not flying by green and orange. They are going to fly by, they're going to wind up behind orange and red.
Okay, so green gets an attack of opportunity on one of the owls.
Yes.
That's what you're saying? Yep. Okay.
And then orange should get an attack of opportunity as well on one of the owls.
All right. Well, one of them definitely misses. The other's a 14. What's the AC?
The AC is, I think it is. Hold on. The AC is 12.
So one
Because
hit.
they're just giant owls.
And let me roll for damage.
So let me make the necessary changes here. You said
course.
5 was the average.
Yeah. If any of them hit the Azer, they
Yeah.
take 5 points of damage. This is going to do 4 points of bludgeoning damage plus 6 points of fire damage. So 10 points total.
Okay. All right. And then did orange hit?
No.
Or actually,
Choose whichever one was hit.
Owls are still within range of orange, so orange.
Yes,
Yeah, no.
the first one hit, the second one didn't, and I rolled the second one for orange, so the first one hit. So the one that gets a reaction hit.
Gotcha. Okay. And then they are going to attack. One of them has advantage because they are bordering a Silme. So 20.
That hits.
Dirty 20. And then 8 damage to red.
Okay. And your bird takes 5 damage.
Yes.
It's like kamikaze runs.
And then 18 to hit. So
18 hits.
9 damage to orange.
Okay. And the one that does that, of course, takes 5 damage as well. So yeah, those both hit. Your owls go through and just rip chunks of flesh away from the Azers.
Yeah, Democritus is looking a little bit hurt. But he's doing his job. That is the turn of both me and my menagerie.
Okay.
Please continue.
King Frey's Mountain Fierce. He looks at Ragus and he goes, "Small dwarf, you will die."
Try me, bitch.
Oh, wait. DM question. Sorry. So casting polymorph is an action, but because I threatened him and then jumped into a huge creature, can I intimidate him?
No, that would be an action.
Okay.
Unless you have like a magical aura or something like that.
No, I don't have a magical aura. I'm just fucking huge. But he's also fucking huge.
All right. Let's see.
You're the size of a good pet for him.
I know Steven's going to want me to do the math on this. So, Ragus, your AC is 21. And if you shield, it'll bring you to 25 or 26. It'll
plus 5.
Yeah, so this will still hit.
Okay.
So you're taking 1 hit. He swings at you twice. And you're going to take only 1, so it's not so bad. I need to use all my d6s.
You can leave some away from your hand.
Alright, let's do some math. So, he brings his greatsword down for 26 points of damage, hammering it into you, and you feel it slice through your armor and penetrate. And he rips it out, laughing as he does it, and then goes to go and smack you with it a second time, and you just kind of bat the blow away with your axe, your arm throbbing, blood pouring out of the wound. And that brings us to our regularly scheduled happy friend, the pitch pudding. Let me see what its movement is real quick. 20 feet. And this time it's going to go into Eladin's space.
Sorry, Charlie.
Hi, Eladin.
Bye, guys. It's
Um,
been fun playing with you.
So let's do your fire damage that you take immediately. So you take 6 points of fire damage, and you are on fire. It's just basically, it starts climbing up your foot and your boot is getting all singed, and flames are working all over you. It's like an inferno climbing up you. And it's going to make both attacks against you.
You might not need both.
Your AC is currently 13.
But I can shield to 18.
Okay.
Very squishy.
Do you want to use shield against one of its 2 attacks it makes on you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely, I do.
Okay, so one of the attacks isn't going to hit you. It doesn't do that much damage. Come on.
I don't have that much health.
Are you sure about that?
All right, so you take 6 bludgeoning damage,
Oh, thank God.
and then
Oh, no.
Paladin hurt, guys.
No, Eladin's going to pass out.
21 fire damage.
Oh, yeah, Eladin's unconscious.
Son of a bitch.
Shit. So that means Islame and Ragus don't have a turn next turn.
That's right. The
Correct.
the concentration is broken because he's down.
Mhm.
So they both lose their turn.
All right.
Whoa, we lose our turn or we lose the extra
You
thing?
lose your
Oh,
fire turn.
and just so you remember, you're on fire.
Yep.
So
Yeah, I mean,
that's
Son
bad.
of a
you do
bitch.
that, man.
That's very
Son
bad.
of a double bitch.
Yeah,
Um,
someone needs to put him out.
And yeah, that's the pitch pudding's turn, and it doesn't have any movement left, so it's staying on top of you. So what everybody sees is Eladin basically screams as flames work up his entire body, his skin becoming just black, popping with, pustules as it's scorched, and his clothing is raging in fire, and he goes down, and the ooze just kind of consumes him in its flaming oils. Isilme. On that
I can't
happy
do
note.
anything.
Oh, I didn't show up here. What's happening? There
Oh
you go,
man.
on the camera.
Really, if I knew I couldn't move at the end of the spell, I would have said I am not willing. It says a willing creature. It's okay. It'll give me another reason to be mad at Eladin.
Yeah, that's
All right.
that's the downside of haste.
So Isilme, can you do nothing, or you can attack?
You can't move or take an action.
Oh, so you're just stuck there. So do you want to say anything? You notice this happens to you because it's surprising because you've been dodging really well and fighting, and then all of a sudden it's like you're frozen.
I don't know. I don't think I have words. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like panting.
I will have words.
All right, Lucius, you're
Incredible.
up next. You see this intimately with Eladin.
Is it right on? Is it right next to me, or is it like?
It's in the square adjacent to yours.
Okay. I am gonna, try to hit it with my whip, like I do. Shit.
no heal it, bro.
Hold on. Hold your roll. 8 + 6 is 14 to hit.
You hit.
Awesome. I'm gonna expend a mobile flourish.
Okay.
Let me just mark that down. So that's a D8. So D4 and a D8, which I rolled a 4, 7 plus. So it takes 10 points of slashing damage, and it gets pushed 8 feet away.
Nope, it doesn't. So you made 2 attacks. Is that what happened?
No, I made 1 attack.
1 attack. Okay. So as you slash it, it splits. Give me a second. And it basically... I'll show you what happens.
Nothing good happens. That's what happens.
You slash it, and it's like it separates it into 2 pieces that then part, and now there are 2 burning puddles of fire.
Are they
They're
smaller?
They're slightly smaller, yeah.
Okay. For my second attack, I'm gonna hit the one a little further away from me
Okay.
with my whip. Yeah, that's gonna hit. I rolled a 19.
This one
plus
over here?
whatever. Yeah.
All right, for simplicity, I'm not making it any smaller. And there's a third ooze now.
Sure. It's going to take 6 points of
Nope,
damage.
takes no damage. But yeah,
Okay.
it's like there's no like pain. You don't see any suffering. It's like you took this ooze and you just kind of said there should be 3 of you instead of 1. It's like it's like if you had water and you poured it in 3 containers.
As a bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word on Eladin and just be like, need you to get up, buddy. And you're going to get...
Well, that is stupid.
You're going to get 8 points of health back.
Hell yeah.
And since I made an attack, I get an additional 10 feet of movement. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3.
Lucius, who's your god?
Whoever gets me out of this one will be it. And I'm going to run to the giant dinosaur.
Praise be to Ragus and Isilme, I think.
Yeah, who cannot move or attack.
It'll be fine. Fish.
I'll be okay.
I said we.
Oh.
Me and Ragus can't do shit right now. Except get attacked.
Sorry.
Okay, so
okay.
we now have one of the Azers having its turn. So let's go to our Azer view over here. And they're not advantaged or anything against you, right? They're not, Islame, they're not advantaged against you or anything, right?
Only the red one would have advantage.
Because
on me.
right, so I meant just as part of the spell, so it's just normal. Alright, we're good.
Oh, yeah. No, as part of the spell, it's just I physically can't do anything.
Alright, so orange is gonna hit you. You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage. And 3 points of fire damage.
That resembled it. Statement.
Sorry, what was that? 3 of fire damage?
Yes, and he basically just kind of wails on you a couple of times with his warhammer and flames burst. But you're not on fire or anything like that.
Cool.
And then Eladin, it is your turn.
Okay.
You are still on fire.
Yep. So, I am going to take out a piece of... I'm prone right now. So I'm going to take out a piece of rope and, like, start to throw it behind me. And as I do that, a gust of wind pushes me 10 feet away from these oozes, of which I do not provoke opportunity attacks. And then I scurry my ass up that rope into my little hidey hole rope trick.
Okay, you're still on fire.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Okay.
It was either hide or and get killed next turn or be on fire.
So you're in this space now.
Yeah.
You take 10 points of fire damage.
Okay. I'm unconscious and I fall out of the space. Oh no, I don't fall out of the space.
So there's like a little rope leading up into space and you're just kind of like bleeding out there.
It's not conscious.
Smoldering. He's smoldering.
He's still on fire too.
I mean, he's still on fire. He's still smoldering.
Oh, okay.
Son of a bitch, man.
So he's hotter than hot. He's hot.
Hot. Okay. All right. On that note, Dimitri.
Who's still on fire?
Dimitri, nobody healed you.
stupid son of a
You're
bitch.
down, right?
I'm no.
And so
me?
you're on fire, and you can't put that fire out.
Who,
Is he
Dimitri?
down?
No, I'm.
Are you down or up? I forget. Did anyone bring you
Not
up?
down.
I didn't think he was
Oh
down.
no, he's up. He's up. You're right. He's just on fire. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna-
Yeah, no, because he ran away last time.
He ran
Dimitri,
down the road.
I've got plenty of help.
I haven't let me mark.
Ooh, too many people talking.
By the way, Grapsis, are you controlling the health on the thing, or do you want us to control the health on D&D Beyond?
Hello?
I'm not touching D&D Beyond or Roll20. Just let me know if you're low on health or about to be down or something like that. I'm not keeping track too
You
much how
guys
much
are-
damage I do.
You guys are all cutting out.
Hey Joe, it's your turn, bro. We can hear you.
Yes. Yes, I know. I know. You guys were cutting out for a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, interpreted this wrong because you were cutting out a little bit. Eldon went up into his little hidey hole.
Eldon went up into his hidey hole and then promptly went unconscious because he's still on fire.
Dude, so if I cast Healing Word on him, that's not going to reach into his hidey hole, is it?
Do you need line of sight?
No, as long as he can hear me.
Well,
He can see me.
what was that, Ken?
It just says a creature needs to be able to hear you.
Oh, so I'd assume there's a hole open. He could hear you.
He can see me too.
Cool. Okay.
Oh,
So then in that case, I will cast Healing Word on him at 4th level as a bonus action. And then as my action, I will just sort of casually put myself out of fire.
all right. So Eldon, you're up.
Yep.
You take a point of
so here, let me roll some health for
yeah,
you.
you take 1 point of exhaustion.
Taking a page out of the playbook.
Yes. By the way, there's a whole bunch of other DMs that do that too.
You regain 12 health points.
And you're still on
Yeah.
fire.
You're still on fire, but at least I am no longer on the fire. And now, is there a way that I could maneuver close to his little hidey hole without interacting with these 3 fucking things?
No, one of them will get an attack of opportunity.
Then fuck that shit. Eldon,
man.
put yourself out the fire. Then I will move further away from all of them, but still try and keep in like line of sight on Eldon's hidey hole.
So Dimitri, you're in a corner right now
Oh fuck.
where there are
Yeah.
3 things between you and then everybody else. So it might actually be in your best interest to run to me into my hidey hole.
But there will be at least there'll be one attack of opportunity on you.
Son of the bitch.
Are you?
But you can make it into my hole.
Fuck it. I will give that a shot.
All right, let me move you first.
Only a handful of people have gotten to Eldon's hole before.
All right.
I feel like a lot of people have been in there recently.
Oh. Well, that happened. Natural 20. Do you have that reaction you can use again?
I'm totally reacting and getting rid of that.
Okay.
Normal roll, normal
You
attack.
can use that a ton, right?
Yeah.
I can use that 5 times per short rest.
All right.
I'm sorry, long rest.
So
Long
you're gonna take
That's awesome.
1 bludgeoning. Okay.
Excellent.
And then
Am I on fire again?
no.
Good.
You take 19 points of fire damage. You still up? Joe?
Oof.
Hey, girl, you up?
You still up? You still good? Joe, you still there?
1 second.
Calculating
I
spawns.
mean, I'm definitely still up. I'm just doing that. Yep,
Okay.
I'm still good.
All right, so I'm gonna put you on top of Eladin because you are
Okay.
going up his hidey hole.
I'll take
Let's
your
say
word
that in a worse way, please.
for it. I'm all up in your bunghole.
All right, so that's it for y'all, I'm assuming. And
Yeah,
we'll go.
bunghole.
That
It's a
was
hidey hole bungalow.
action, reaction, bonus action, movement. Yep, that's everything I got.
All right, so Green Azer coming here and
Cool.
attacking Islame. And it hits.
Is that with the minus D4?
Oh, no, thank you. Thank you for reminding me. Let me add that minus D4. Which actually might be... Yep, all right. So that's good call because now it does not hit. Double check.
Huzzah!
Yeah, it does not hit. You have a 17 AC. All right, so this one goes, and it's like he just kind of stumbles, and you bat it away with your small sword. Ragus.
Well, apparently I'm not allowed to do anything.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna curse that fucking Eladin.
Red Azer's turn.
This one does have advantage.
And it gets a natural 20.
Oof.
Okay.
Joe, where that reaction at?
He already used it.
Yes, he already used his reaction this turn.
He did use it this
Oh
time.
yeah, totally gone.
Well,
It's all good.
Oh yeah, I did. Sorry.
Okay.
all right. $12 points of bludgeoning damage. 12 bludgeoning, 7 fire.
Okay.
So yeah, this one just turns to you and just starts wailing on you. And fire erupts as he hits you. How are you looking?
Not great. I'm at 15.
Ah, that's not terrible. You still have HP. Leos, your turn.
All right. Offhand, what are the rules for movement through a contested square?
You can't unless you're like a halfling and have that as a special ability.
No, yeah, no. I would. That's what.
Or is it? Or is it? Yeah, I don't think you can. Yeah.
It's difficult terrain if it's a friendly.
Yeah, difficult terrain if it's friendly. Can't do it if they're the same size. If they're not much larger than you. Which brings up an interesting point. So my owls are. So you've got them as like an owl size. Technically, they are giant owls. So they are large.
They're also flying.
They're flying. It's okay. These are high ceilings.
Okay.
There's a
all right,
giant in the room.
Cool. Yeah. Well, I mean, I figured they were high ceilings, but I don't know if they're like high ceilings where it's like, you know.
Carry on. Carry on. Carry on.
Anyway. All right. So, so my owls will.
Yes.
So I rolled to see. I rolled because Ragus got hit hard and then fell over shortly thereafter, and they were smart enough to figure out that.
I didn't fall.
Ragus didn't fall over.
Why would I fall?
Sorry, did not fall over, but
I'm a fucking dwarf. I don't fall that easily.
But looks terrible. Anyway, yeah.
Ragus has a ton of HP. Actually, Ragus is in pretty good condition, right?
Is he?
I got 74 left.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's a
I didn't
beast.
even make those
I
rolls.
mean, that's more than my max. So yes.
Yeah, me too.
It's more than most of our maxes. It's supposed.
Anyway.
Anywho.
Ow.
Owls. So owls are going to, and King Phrase can get his attack of opportunity on whichever one of these he wants to.
His whole one attack of opportunity.
Hold on.
He's gonna hit.
It's not really where I am, but I had to move them over because.
You know, I'm not gonna have him care about an owl flying by right now. Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
he has more important things on his mind, like ruling a kingdom.
Fair enough. So the owls, however, did see. Are smart enough to know about advantage. So first owl, second owl. Won't make them go too far away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's good. That's about 30. Can't get here. All right, so let's roll on these first 4 owls. Still 5 damage, right?
Yes.
Oof. That's a miss. That is also a miss. That is cocked. Let's roll that out here. Success. with a 19.
What is that noise?
Rob, sorry. That's
Somebody is drumming.
Sorry.
Double success. All right, so 2 successes there. Let's go with 7 and 6 for 13 on red. How is red looking?
Okay, so you did 13 on red.
Yes.
Red took some damage, but red's still up. So looking a little worn for wear, but not close to death.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
This guy's flying all the way from downtown, so he has to swing by and just sees who everybody else is picking on. And floats off. Flutters past. Alright, that's 3 more owls back there. Where'd my other D20 go? Damn it! They're not doing. Ooh, yes! Nat 20. Double Nat 20. Yes.
As in, you rolled a 20 and then followed it up with another 20?
Yes.
Quadruple dice have been achieved!
Oh, actually, I forgot about that because I rolled 2 dice and then I rolled 2 dice for advantage. So let me roll dice for each of those 20s. Sorry. I forgot about that house rule. Nope. And nope. So just regular crit
quadruple
damage.
dice have not been achieved. Oh, druids are such dice whores.
Hey, we can't help it. Let's see. 13 plus 8 is 21. 6 is 27 total damage on red for those 2 owls. How is red looking?
Red is dead in the shed. Your owls tear through Red, ripping his throat apart, coppery blood spilling out, and Red goes down hard, hitting the ground. Small burst of flame where his body falls.
Okay, so my last
Can I give a thumbs up to the owls?
this last owl, Thucydides here, is going to change course, wrap around the other side of King Frey's, attack green with advantage from friendly Miss Isilme. And let's see if Thucydides can do any good. Do you want me to take a photo of this Nat 20?
Nope, no picture evidence is necessary.
Okay.
I think statistically, when you roll that many dice, if you don't roll a 20, it's amazing.
Yeah, but I still rolled a lot of 20s. No confirmation on that Nat 20, so standard double dice.
Just remember that every single one of them that does damage to a Azer takes 5 points of fire damage.
No, I know. And actually, on that note, Democritus vanishes from sight back to the Feywild as when he attacked Red. $19, 20 damage to green.
Wow.
I rolled really well. I rolled 6, 4, and 6, 3, and they have +1.
Green's still up, but man, your owls start beginning tearing at his flesh, ripping his flaming beard from his face. But he's still up, and he still looks like he has fight in him.
Okay. So, interesting thing about Zitirex, which I'm going to storm over to here with my ample 50 feet of. Actually, is that overlapping or I can't tell?
No, I don't.
The
I
mouth
don't
seems
know.
to be on the
Let me
arm.
see. Wait, let me. Double
Okay. All right.
That's fine.
It's fine.
Okay. All right.
You're
Cool.
both massive, and you're kind of gonna like be in each other's faces.
Yeah. So I'm careful to step over Bragus because some casters care.
Oh, shut
Do you try to
Okay.
give a hug to the giant? You can't because you have tiny arms. I want to give you a hug.
my tiny arms
Okay.
are the size
All
of
right,
you.
enough with the tiny arm jokes. Let's just get through the druid's turn.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
It was 5 minutes.
Sorry. So yeah. But DM question.
He's really just getting in position.
Yes,
to
DMs do have the
teabag.
ability to instantly kill characters that annoy them.
No, I understand. I understand. This is the real question. Because of their size, T-Rexes are not actually
The
able
real question is,
to attack.
what's the view from below look like?
Wait, sorry. What does the view from below look like? That's terrible. What were you saying, Fleos?
T-Rexes are not allowed to attack the same creature with both their bite and tail attack. My tail attack is 10 foot of reach. Can it reach green?
It's so weird. Sure. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. So hold on, because I haven't attacked with the T-Rex yet. This is new. So let's see here. Plus 10 to hit. Okay. Am I advantaged by anybody? Am I advantaged by anybody? I don't think I'm advantaged by anybody.
No.
All right. Let's see if I actually hit. Come on, money. Damn it. Nope. Gnashing teeth, no good. Let's see if the tail hits. Both of those were junk.
Turns out T-Rexes are all
Fleos.
bark, no bite.
Cleos is still getting used to being a giant dinosaur. And unfortunately, with a 13 bite attack on the giant and a 13 tail attack on the Azer, I believe, misses both times.
Yes, so Barney accidentally snuggles the giant. And anything else before we move on?
Hey, look, I'm sorry that my turn took a while, okay? You know, this is how I deal damage.
Just being a dick. It's all good. All right. So the giant T-Rex takes a bunch of bites, and the armor of the king is just too strong. He whips out with his tail, and the Azer just kind of hops up over it momentarily. And that brings us to Phrase.
I snarl menacingly as I snap my jaws.
Yeah.
Arf, arf.
All right. I'm assuming you're using shield as your reaction, Ragus?
If necessary.
It is necessary. So one of his strikes will still hit.
Alright.
He's like,
And then I have
"You
to-
damned dwarf, you will die." 25 points of slashing damage for you as he brings his great sword down, and the first blow you catch, and then he brings it back up and just smashes into your side, drawing a line across your chest. Pitch puddings, all three of them. I guess they can't follow you up this magical ladder. 1,
Nope.
2.
Not unless you gave them a
3.
climb speed.
So our loving dinosaur, you catch fire. And you
All
take
right,
8
how much
points
damage?
of you take 8 points of fire damage, and then another 4 points of fire damage. 12 points of fire damage.
All right.
And they're all gonna attack you because you're in their reach.
Yes. This is a thing that makes sense.
Okay. What is your AC at the moment?
I believe it's only 13.
All right, so 2 hits, 3 hits, 4 hits. $33 points of bludgeoning damage.
From one source.
No, from 3 sources.
Can you give me the individuals? This is a concentration spell, so it matters.
No, I didn't roll.
11 for you?
Yeah, just divide it evenly.
All right.
I'm not done with the
So-
fire damage from those attacks, though, either.
Oh, you're not done with the
No.
fire damage?
No.
Okay.
All right, so what did I just say since I just got distracted?
33.
33. Okay,
33.
thank you. All right, D8s.
Does that 33 include the first 12?
I'm sorry, what first 12?
How many attacks?
There are 4 attacks.
4 attacks total?
Yeah.
Okay.
36 points of fire damage, so that's a
All right.
grand total of 69 points of damage.
So you need to roll
39 points of
Of fire.
fire damage?
36 points of fire damage. 69 total damage.
Okay,
So you
got
need to
it.
make 3 con saves of 11 or higher.
4 con saves.
4. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Pretty fucking dire.
17, 2, 8.
In the words of Jar Jar Binks.
These are people gonna die?
Fell off the table. Let's see. So yes, and yes, and yes, and natural 20. So yes, I managed to make my save.
All right, and you're on fire.
Yeah.
Why would you bring that up?
Is there anything else? Cool. And that's the Pitch Pudding's turn. Isilme.
Okay. Ooh. First I'll just try and attack with my small sword. Ooh, probably not. 16 to hit.
It does not hit. Small sword skitters off the armor, sending sparks flying.
Do I attack again or run away?
Are you attacking King Frey? You're attacking King Frey's, right?
Yeah.
Did you do it at advantage?
I did. It was either a 16 or a 14, so. I can probably last one more turn before I die, so this is fine. And then nat 20 to hit
Well, that hits.
with my rapier in my offhand, and I get to double my sneak attack. This is so exciting. Hold on.
Yeah.
So I don't.
Holy shit.
62 points of damage.
Holy shit.
Because it's 43 points of sneak attack. I'm so excited. I've never gotten to do that.
How much did you say?
before.
62?
62 total.
When you need a calculator to do damage.
Okay.
So, was this with your
Yeah, worth
rapier?
That was pretty dope.
That was my
That was
rapier,
pretty
yeah.
dope.
Insane. So yeah, you take your small sword, which is the better of the two damn swords, and it just kind of clatters
Feature
off.
and I high-five
And then you take a
from
moment and you just thrust through the armor, and it's like you found the one spot in the armor where it was improperly hardened, and it just pierces through the armor. And Ragus, what you see is a tiny blade emerge from the giant's heart.
Nice.
With my non-dominant hand.
Wow, and there's a moment as Frey falls to the ground onto his knees.
I mean, I really think it's a rapier. Maybe it would have gone up the butthole and cut the intestines off at that point.
No. And yeah, he falls to his knees, and there's the flames of his beard and hair kind of go out, and he looks even more dwarvish now, and he begins to kind of shrink down in size. Oops, didn't mean to grab that. Didn't mean to grab that. It won't let me move it. That's fine. That's fine.
Magical armor.
And he shrinks down into size and then collapses, and I'm removing him from the turn order to the ground.
Ragus, I think that's some armor we should identify for you.
Anything else?
The gem is still on his head, yeah?
Yeah, the stone's still on his head. I'm classifying him as down for the moment.
Sure. Okay.
There's supposed to be some
hold on.
role
Yeah,
playing, but
that's my action and my bonus action,
know.
so I can't. That's my turn.
Lucius.
How high is the little hole above the ground?
That's a good question. How high is it?
That's about 10 feet.
Not very high.
About 10 feet, or about 11 feet.
Yeah, 11 feet. Spells can't penetrate through if that's what you're worried about.
Can oozes?
Well, my spell does a 10-foot radius sphere, so DM, as you decide the ruling, I'm going to here cast Shatter so that these three guys are in it, but not the T-Rex.
I don't know if you can do that.
It's a 10-foot radius
The
sphere.
T-Rex is occupying the space of the two on the right.
Okay, so
Yeah,
then
They're physically in the same square.
okay, then the T-Rex is in it, and I'm like, just my bad. You know, I don't have a good past
All right.
history with fire giants, so I'm not thinking clearly. So I just instinctually just crack my whip and cast Shatter as I see everyone
Sounds good.
drop in. So anyone that's in it needs to make a Constitution saving throw of 15, which I guess includes the dinosaur.
Con save 15.
One pudding fails. We'll say the middle pudding.
15 on the button.
Nice.
So it's a total of 12 points of damage, half as much on a save.
Type of damage?
All right.
It is thunder damage.
Okay, good. All right. How much did you say on fail?
On a fail, it would be 12.
Okay. And it's half as much on a save?
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, so there's the ripple kind of works through them, and the fire flames out for a moment and then bursts back to life.
Also, just on a side note,
yeah.
This is reaching for straws here, but it says if the creature is inorganic material, such as stone, crystal, or metal, it has disadvantage on that saving throw.
Well, it's an ooze, so it's not that it's inorganic.
I mean,
Because it's not like a construct. So
Yeah.
I'm saying it's organic.
Sure, that's cool. Do you?
Yeah. All right. Anything else?
I am going to, because I can, just slide a little bit further away, and as a bonus action, I'm just going to say to actually. Yeah, no, that's it. I can't do anything.
Okay. That brings us to Orangeazer, which is going to be a total douche and move
As a
right.
free action,
yeah.
I'd like to roar at it.
And it's going to attack Islame. And neither strike hits. So it not strike. Neither roll hits. It brings its warhammer over and just completely misses. Eladin, you're unconscious, aren't you?
No, I am up.
Oh, you were healed. That's right, by Dimitri. Okay, what are you doing?
All right.
He should put himself out.
Yeah, he should.
How much damage does the fire do?
You don't know.
Yeah, I thought maybe we could metagame for a second. Okay, I put the fire out.
All right.
And then,
This is honest.
Wise choice.
You put the. All right, so you
and then
take your action and put the fire out.
yep. And then I just watch and enjoy the show from my like great
Do you have any
seats.
bonus action?
Excellent.
No, it's sorcerers don't get that.
All right. Oh,
that's
we
it.
just lost Dimitri.
Oh, we did.
It's his turn.
Oh, on his turn. Damn.
I don't have the.
You
All
on fire?
We're gonna come back to him, okay? When he comes back. For now, Green Azer is gonna go, and I remember this one is the 1d4 one. By the way, it wasn't actually the 1d4 one. The blue and red were, but it's cool. We're gonna pretend like this one was. It doesn't matter because it doesn't hit anyway. So this one goes and attempts to hit you, Isilme, and just again also fails. Dimitri, you're back. Joe, you're back.
Dimi-
Joe, are you there, Joe?
Hello?
Oh.
Can you hear me?
We
Yeah,
hear
can
you
you hear-
as if
can
you
you hear
were, you know, being
Hello?
talking into a propeller or something.
Here.
This is why you don't play on a cellular signal. All right.
Not a cellular signal in North America.
Anywho, we'll continue with the Azer's turn.
I'm back.
Oh, you're back. All right, good. Yeah. So take your turn. So you're up in this secret hidey hole pocket.
Fucking bitch. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
We can
Yes,
hear you
yes,
very
Hello?
well. We can hear you
We hear you.
perfectly.
Hello?
We can hear you.
Hello?
Talk.
It's probably lag.
Packet loss specifically.
Text message turns.
I'm about to text.
I can hear you. What you gotta do, man.
I don't know what just
Okay.
happened. I can hear you got to do. Joe, can you hear us or no?
Okay.
All right, Joe, message Ken. Ken, you message Joe, and Joe, you message Ken. And in the meantime, I'm gonna make the Azer go.
Hello?
Oh, no, we
you
made
can hear
the
me?
Azer
Okay, excellent. Okay, so,
There's like a minute delay.
go. Ken, you texted Joe.
I did.
Cool. All
You
right.
guys didn't notice that before. I was like, praise be to
And just
Isilme.
put himself out, correct?
Yeah. Just
Okay,
make
good.
make sure you message
good,
Joe and
good.
tell him we can't hear him.
excellent. Beautiful. Perfect.
Joe, can you hear us right now? I can't do this.
Can we mute him?
Yeah, I'm gonna mute him. Sorry. Mute.
Do a ping pong.
It's lag.
Mute.
Um,
All right. Sorry, Joe. Tell him to text us what he wants us to do. In the meantime, Ragus, you go.
Hi. So what's up with this? This now is it's a dwarf size.
Yeah,
Is he
he's
still looking-
down. He's down.
Huh? He's down.
Yeah.
Okay. I am no longer enraged, so I'm gonna go and help out. And I guess can I go here?
Yeah.
I don't call it attack of opportunity. Yeah. Okay. I go here, and I'm gonna attack green.
Okay.
And that is a non-natural 20.
That hits.
For 11 damage.
All right. Yeah, you bring your axe around and into him and poof, lift him off the ground momentarily. Blood begins pouring out of him, and he looks like he's pretty hurt.
Alright, so I hit him again. Goes fucking. And I got a natural 20.
Ooh, maximum damage. Roll another 20, obviously, to check if we quadruple this.
No, roll the 6.
All right, so what do you do?
So 30 damage.
Yeah, so you lift him off that ground with the first blow, and he kind of is looking down, and as he's looking down, you bring the axe overhead and just squarely slice him in the middle of the skull, separating the skull and twixt, and just slides off to either side, brains sloshing out, fire just erupting from the stump of where his head is, and he is definitively and most certainly dead.
All right, I'm gonna. The King Frey. You say he's down. Is he conscious or unconscious?
He's kind of like rolling about weakly, and you can kind of see that he's becoming more and more dwarf-like by the second.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna scream. If you control this creature, you better stop them now. I'm pointing at the flame oozes.
Yeah, he seems too weak to respond.
All right. I just figured I'd try.
Anything else?
No, but I don't think I can do anything else. Well, yeah, actually, no, I can still move a little bit more,
Yeah,
right?
you can
'Cause
divide your movement however you want.
Let me check this. I don't know how much I've moved so far, and I no longer have the bonus. I moved 15 feet, so I can move 10 more feet. So I'm gonna move
Perfect.
next to Isilme right here.
Giant T-Rex, it's your turn again.
All right. DM question.
Yes.
Frey is shrinking. What size is he now?
Medium, he's a dwarf.
Oh, okay. Is he on fire?
No, he's not on fire. Oh,
Okay.
wait. Pause. Let's go to Joe's turn. Ken, what does Joe do?
Oh,
Okay. Bonus action, mass healing word at 4th level. Everyone within 60 feet gets 9 HP.
Cool.
oh, cool.
Wait, 9
Nine?
or 90?
9.
Okay, I'll take it.
And then action, toll the dead on the most damaged looking pudding, wisdom save of 16.
Does he have to get out of the hidey hole to do that?
No.
He can like poke his head out.
Yeah, he can, we'll say he pokes his head out because that's how Eladin casts like shit out of it.
Okay. What was the DC? Do you know?
16, wisdom 16.
Oh, yeah, it fails.
17 points of necrotic damage.
Excellent. Yeah, so
Good
one of
work.
them begins to like wither and and writhe, and bits of it kind of harden and disintegrate and slosh off, and some of the fire goes out. Good. Anything else from him? No? Makes sense, though, yeah.
Nope, I think that's it.
All right, Fleos, back to your turn.
Okay. So yeah, this is flavor, not an actual attack. Oh wait.
Hold on, Joe only rolled the 1d12 because it took damage from shatter, so it should be another 10 necrotic damage.
Oh, great.
Nicer.
Dimitri's a fucking MVP.
Yeah, so
today.
that one pudding is kind of like just almost like tiny little puddle right now. It's the one in the middle, if you're wondering. It's this one over here, and give them colors. Red.
Oh yeah. So the most injured one is the blue.
The red one is the most injured one.
Gotcha.
All right, Fleos.
Okay. So, even with my dinosaur brain, I'm still cognizant of the captain. So I'm going to stomp over to here. As I do so, not as an attack, but just as flavor, I'm going to step on King Frey's. I'm going to make sure to
Always
step
do
on
this
King
shit.
Frey's.
Always kill my NPCs.
I have. Do you know what the intelligence score of a T-Rex is?
4.
I'm running pretty low here.
Okay, make your attack.
Let's go.
So anyway, I'm attacking this Azer here.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and see if we can actually do it this time. Well, that fell off my table, which is why I have 19.
That hits.
Fantastic. All right, let me get the necessary amount of D12s. Where's the other one? There it is. All right. 9.
Oh, I keep forgetting. Remember, if you touch an Azer, you take 5 points of fire
No, I
damage.
know. I know.
Yeah, but did Ragus, you just killed an Azer, didn't you?
Sure.
Yeah, so you take 5 points of damage.
Blah.
6, 26. So Orange Azer takes 34 points of damage, and I need it to make a DC 17 strength check.
No, you don't. It's dead.
Oh, okay. In that case, I just sort of reach down. I just close my jaws around it. I just sort of toss it up into the air, catch it a second time, shake it, and then I throw it against the far wall.
You do that.
And then I look down at the captain and I go, and then I walk back over here, stepping again on King Praise, and sort of snorting again. And then I'm going to tail whip this. Let me get a tail whip range. I'm gonna tail whip this while still standing on King Praise. I'm gonna tail whip red. So let's see if we actually hit with that. That was cocked. I have too many dice in this tray. I don't think a 13 hits though.
13 hits.
Oh, okay.
You're going to take 5 points of damage, just reminding you on this one.
Yes. Yes. I am rating that down. Don't worry.
It only has 1 HP left, so you kill it. Wait, what is this? Bludgeoning?
Yeah. 3d8 plus 7 bludgeoning damage.
Yep, yeah, you kill it.
Oh, okay. So I just sort of slam my tail on the ground and splatter it into pieces.
Yeah, exactly.
And I will, because I don't like the fire things, with the last of my movement, I'm going to just move a little bit down over here.
Stupid turn order. That's fine.
Okay, so let's make sure that I note that I'm down to I still have more hit. Oh, wait. So that was 5 and 5, so I need to roll twice. Ooh, wait, that one was cocked. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't matter, actually. Because that first one was enough. All right, so as I slam my tail against the... Damn it. As I slam my tail against the fucking pudding, what do you call it, pitch pudding? The pitch pudding, I revert.
Excellent. You become your normal human happy form. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Human-esque.
So I'm just gonna hide this over. Oh, wait. Roll 20 is real walls now?
Yeah. I turned on that. I'll just kill that T-Rex.
Okay, that's cool. So I was. Gotta actually navigate through things now. So I was here, and I probably translating from T-Rex at 50 to my normal, so I can probably get as far as here. We'll say.
Okay. Cool. Good.
Owls just attack blue and green. Now that I'm back in normal shape,
any of them that hit take 5 damage. But go ahead and roll.
Yeah. Eladin and Dimitri aren't actually there, so we'll just roll straight rolls.
They just need a 10 to hit.
Yeah. Hit. This 20. That. Miss. Hit. Miss. Miss. Okay. So 3, including a 20. Six. Well, it's 15.
What kind of damage is this?
Sorry, hold on just a second. I believe it is slashing. Let me just check. Yes, slashing damage. And that is...
Actually, no damage is going to happen. As it's slashing them, oh man, this is a thing. Give me a second. let me calculate how many get made. One. Oh, God. Second. This is gonna take just a second. 1, 2, 3.
Still only to take a fraction of Fleos's turn, so take your time.
Yeah, it's all good. All right, so we have.
Wait. If the first ones that hits, because only 3 of them hit, if the first one that hits sees that it's one, not effective, and more importantly, creating more of them.
Yeah, the first one that's gonna hit is gonna make another ooze real quick.
Yeah, the other 2 are gonna peel off.
All right, let me make this happen. Modify snap. All right.
I'll just swing them around like they actually do.
This happens. So, which color did I just divide up? Yep. So, blue begets orange. And I will physically scale these a little bit. So they're cute, baby-like. So yeah, the first attack splits it in half.
Yeah. So you want me to roll for this against the owl's intelligence?
No, it's all good.
Okay.
I'd rather not have to make more pitches.
All right, fair enough.
Pitches, please.
Okay, anything else, Fleos?
No, that is actually it.
Just add this orange one to the turn.
Unless, wait, how does Isilme look?
It's up to Isilme to say.
I'm at 15 health, but I'm alright.
You're at 15 health?
Mm-hmm. It's okay.
Feel her.
Yeah, hold on a second. That's the end of my turn. I'll tell you out of order what to do.
Alright. So, blue pitch pudding. Who's first, actually? Green's first. So, green is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. It's going to move right on top of you. You're going to take 10 points of fire. Well, sorry. 7 points of fire damage immediately. And it's going to make 2 attacks against you. Fleo's current AC is 14, correct?
Oh, I'm at 24.
Fleo's current AC is at 14, correct? You're muted. You're muted, Fleos.
Okay.
Yeah. 14, right?
Who muted?
I didn't. You're at 14, right?
Yes, 14.
Excellent. Okay. 2 hits. Nine points of bludgeoning damage. And you take 38 points of fire damage.
So 9 points of bludgeoning. Wait.
9.
So is it
9
7 fire damage immediately? 9 bludgeoning.
Yeah, you want me to?
38.
It's 16 plus 38, which is 52 points of damage total.
No, I'm just trying to, because I already put in 7 and 9. I'm trying to make sure that I've got everything.
Yeah, and then the
7, 9, 38.
yes. Wait,
Got it. Thank you.
7, 9. Wait.
You said 7 when it
Yeah,
moved into my square.
Right, 7 when it moved into your square. Oh yeah, you're good. All right.
Okay.
Oh, my notes need to be cleaner. I hate adding that to add this much damage together. All right. And that's it for its turn. You're on fire, of course.
Yes, I am.
Just checking. 5, 10, 15. Isilme, this one grabs at you.
Okay.
4 points of fire damage immediately.
Okay.
One of its attacks hits.
Okay.
5 points of bludgeoning damage. Okay. 23 points of fire damage.
Damn. That was exactly how much health I had left.
And you're on fire.
Yeah, that includes this stuff. Yeah. So yeah, I'm unconscious.
Damn it.
I just need one more. Okay.
Ragus, you too. You take 3 points of fire damage and you're on fire.
Great. Wait, question. If I were to do something that gives me fire resistance, would that prevent me from being on fire?
No, it'll just have the damage.
Well, I might still do it then.
Oh, wait. Sorry. I'm gonna use uncanny dodge. I'm an idiot.
Which allows you to have damage, right?
So what was the... Yeah, so the 23 gets cut in half.
Cool.
So okay, so I'm up.
Good.
But I am on fire.
Yes. All right, and
and-
Ragus, your current AC is blah 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 blah. What is it?
19 because the spell finished. But I'm gonna do absorb elements at level 2. Actually no, but the thing is like, okay, I'm gonna do it at level 1 because I'm not gonna use fire against fire because that's stupid. So I'm not gonna use it to attack, but at least I'm resistant to fire, or immune to fire. Sorry, for until the end of.
Oh, you're
I get
immune.
No, immune. Sorry, no. Let me double check the actual wording.
Pretty sure it's resistant, but just double check. They're
Yeah,
very important distinction.
I think it should be resistance.
Yeah,
Sorry,
okay.
that's what I meant.
So you anyway, are you gonna use shield? Oh wait, no, it doesn't matter if you use shield. I'm sorry, it doesn't help. This is a natural 20.
Absorb element with fire. Yeah.
Yeah. This is a natural 20. Is Dimitri gonna use his reaction?
Yes.
Because you haven't used your reaction yet, right? All right.
Correct.
So let's see. 15 bludgeoning damage, Ragus.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna roll half the dice for the fire.
But now I'm actually not doing good.
$18 points of fire damage. That's with me already having halved it.
Wow. That sucks.
So that was this pitch pudding went, and this pitch pudding went. So Isilme, it's your turn now.
Okay, cool. Let's see. Step 1, I'm gonna use my action to put myself out.
Cool.
Step 2, I'm gonna use the watch of action that I never used to get a new action back.
Thank you for using a magic item. I have a giant list that I've been looking at, and nobody uses any of it.
Well,
Are you doing
the
gauntlets?
watch of action I can't use as much anymore because I have so many other things I can do with a bonus. It's fine. Anyway, I'm going to use my
weapon anymore.
Fury dagger.
The Eye
again.
of Syndril is really RP based.
Okay, wait. Let Isilme go, real quick.
I'm using my vampiric dagger against the pudding on top of me for 20 to hit,
Hits.
18 sneak attack, 6 piercing, For the vampiric dagger, is it just the piercing damage I get to take on, or the sneak attack also?
Just the piercing.
Okay.
Whatever. Make it the sneak attack too. It's fine.
I was going to say, because the sneak attack
It's
takes
part of-
on whatever
yeah.
damage you do.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 24 points of damage total, so I get 12 health back.
Yeah, and you take 5 fire damage too. From doing damage.
That's fine. I'm still net positive.
Okay, so this is blue. And how much damage did you say you did? 20 something?
24.
Yeah, so is it piercing damage?
Piercing. Not slashing.
Good.
Piercing.
All right, yeah, so it's dead. You basically keep repeatedly... Oops, I deleted you. That was no bueno. The dangers of having... 1 second, I'm moving out of the way. And I accidentally removed you from the turn order, so let me add you back in. It's one of those days. Roll 20.
Preach.
Need an undo button.
The undo button doesn't undo everything, though. It's ridiculous.
Everything. Yeah.
So, yeah, you basically just hack at it until it just kind of melts away. Anything else, Islame?
That's my turn.
Lucius.
Barely being able to see Islame stab it with a dagger, I'm going to throw my 2 whips around my neck, pull out the slew of daggers that I've stolen out of that crate, and I'm going to throw one at the one that's right next to Fleos.
Okay.
19 to hit.
That hits. That definitely hits.
Okay. I'm going to burn another flourish to make this a mobile flourish. So it's going to take 5 points of damage plus an additional 4 points of damage, so 9 points of damage total.
Okay.
And it's moved 9 feet.
9 feet, which way? Back?
I guess it would be that way from where I'm throwing, right?
Alright, I'm just going to move it back 10 for simplicity.
Cool. That was my action. I have one more thing, so I'm going to... Sorry. 5, 10, 15... I'm going to throw another dagger at the same one.
Okay.
That dog ain't gonna hunt.
Would you
8.
An 8? No, sorry. Yeah, it just goes wide.
And fuck it. Bonus action. I'm just gonna multi-attack, offhanded, throw another one. That's like a 22.
That hits.
And a whopping 4 points of damage. Piercing.
Alright.
And I'm assuming those daggers are melted away.
No. It's just heat. It's not acid or anything like that. Sorry, how much damage was that last bit? You said 4?
4.
4. Excellent. Alright, yeah. Again, it just kind of like hits it, but it still looks like it's a pretty healthy ooze. It's a larger one. Alright.
And that's it.
And then we have one Azer left. Don't you know? Who will inevitably...
No, Orange is dead.
Do we... Oh, wait. Let me double check.
I ate him.
Oh, yeah, you did eat him. Sorry, I just didn't mark it down. I did mark it down in my notes. I just never deleted him.
Okay.
Eladin, you gonna come out of your hidey hole?
Eladin's gonna do his first bit of damage probably in this entire fight.
If you say fireball, I'm gonna kill you.
I'll safe though.
But they're made of
Easy
fire.
there,
I'm
Tucker.
gonna be fair for you. I'm gonna cast Magic Missile
There we
as
go.
a 5th level spell.
I cast magic missile at the darkness.
At the pudding.
So I'm gonna cast it at the whichever one. Wow, that's a lot of dice.
That didn't
That didn't
up
roll
to
it.
it. No,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh yes, it did it all together.
That's weird.
So it did 20 force damage, but it's in 7 different missiles.
Okay. You gonna target all the same one?
Yeah, assuming that it like
Green,
it doesn't
green or
overkill.
orange? Which one?
Whichever, probably orange. Yeah.
Okay. Good call.
Magic missiles just rain down on Ragus.
Basically, you're an artillery piece at that point, and Ragus is very lucky that you're accurate with these. Also, you're very lucky that you're accurate with these, because we all know Ragus would murder you. And it just disintegrates the ooze. But I do believe
Cool.
Ragus is still on fire, right?
Yeah, these weren't
Nope.
like water
Yeah.
magic.
Nope. All right, Eladin, anything else?
No, that's good.
Cool. Dimitri.
All right. Can you all hear me again?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, very good. So, first order of business, just mass healing word again on everybody. That is going to be 7 points of health to y'all.
Sweet.
And then, so what's left? Just the one.
I think the
pudding?
one pudding, the green one.
Okay, cool. So then, same thing. Toll the dead again. So wisdom save of 16.
I need to get a bell.
It fails.
Cool.
Ooh.
It is. These are nowhere near as good as rolls as I did last time, but it's still going to be 15 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. Yeah, it boils and bits of it slosh away. Some of it hardens. Other parts of it just lose the fire and then evaporate. It's still alive, but it doesn't look like there's much of it left.
Dude, dirty, nasty sons of bitch. I have stronger jam between my toes than you.
All right.
And I end my turn.
Ragus.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna put my fire out.
Okay.
Started.
You do that.
Then I would like to do my second wind, which I haven't done yet. Which is just to heal up a bit.
Mm-hmm.
As a bonus. Let me roll a d10.
We can totally hear you when you walk away from your mic.
Yeah, well, I wasn't talking, so that's okay. I was rolling a d10. I rolled a 10, so I get 18 points back of health.
Nice.
Very welcome. Because now I don't feel like I'm about to die anymore. And can I take that bite of a muffin, or that's too many actions already?
No.
No muffins. Okay.
What are you at health wise? You took the 7 back from.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Eight.
No. Now I'm back to 45, but I was down at some point to 20.
Oh no!
Oh, Lord
I'm
forbid.
looking by percentage.
Okay.
Wise.
Oh,
Okay.
Sindel forbid.
All right. So, anything else, Ragus?
I don't. Wait. I don't think I can anyway. I mean, I could
No.
go get burnt again, so I'd rather just stay here and I'll throw things at it next time I can do something.
Sounds good. Fleos.
Sorry.
Don't summon any owls.
I already have summoned owls.
Now he needs
Oh,
to
by the
summon
way,
owl
there's
bears.
too many owls still on the screen.
Don't
Democritus
don't worry about
is-
it. Don't worry about it. Don't
All
worry
right.
about it. Don't worry about it.
Hey, I'm just trying to help.
I hear you. This ooze is almost dead.
Yes. But what I'm going to do, Isilme, how are you looking?
I'm good. I'm totally fine.
All right. How's everybody else looking?
Well, I'm at 26.
I feel great.
I'm at 45%
I'm-
of my health.
I'm at about half.
As a percentage of your health, Isilme, how much is that?
About a third.
All right, that's fine. I'm going to put myself out. Is what I'm going to do with my action, because that seems like the wisest course of action currently.
Ah.
Lucius, how are you looking actually?
I'm still in this fight. I got a few scrapes, but nothing the crowd can't deal with.
So you're like fine.
We're good. We just got killed the
I think
last
Andrew's
thing.
definitely like,
and
oh,
stuff.
just
Yeah,
three
just-
damage. And
All right. You know what? Whatever. Because I guess we might be out of
Just kill it.
initiative afterwards. Hopefully.
Do it to it.
So yeah, I guess I'll just go with good old
Mhm.
Thorn Whip. Sure.
You tell me it's not slashing damage.
It's piercing damage.
Good man.
Main reason why I didn't throw my axe. At
Does 25 hit?
It does indeed hit.
All
I'm
right.
sure.
But it's only 6 damage.
Oh, that's how much HP it has. Oh, I'm so happy. All right, we're out of initiative.
All right, now I put myself out.
I was
I dropped
Okay.
roll.
All right, on that note,
Dimitri climbs down out of the thing and just immediately starts bandaging up everybody, cure wounds, and whatever he's got to do to get
Yeah,
people back up.
I'll join Dimitri in those medicine checks.
Yeah. First things first. I'm like, fire blanket smothering you.
okay.
Oh,
Maybe
Thank
we
you.
can take a short rest after we talk to this thing, dude.
maybe we should evaluate the whole king situation first.
Oh yeah. How is King Phrase? Now that I'm smart again.
Let me just bring back the music. I destroyed the music accidentally. Have a second. Once I get back in the game. Okay.
So,
There we go.
is the king unconscious?
One second, we'll get there. I know you're excited. Okay, all right. So as the last ooze is destroyed by this whip, and it just disintegrates, evaporating, sections of it just burning off, King Phrase, who has now become a regular-sized dwarf, Ragus, you see that he's crawled over to you, blood streaming from his body. And you can see that it's not just that he's taken damage.
Questionable.
It's like sections of his
Questionable.
skin have sloshed off. And you just see almost as if it's very old and leathery and falling apart. And he touches you and he says, "Fellow dwarf, it has been too long that I've carried this burden. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for saving me. Thank you for saving our people."
All right, I'm just gonna stare at him, not really saying anything. Because if I say something, it's gotta be mean.
And he starts speaking to you in Dwarvish. He says, "I betrayed the wizard. And the wizard cursed our people. I don't know how long it's been." And he looks up at you and he says, "But by my ancestors, I vowed to avenge all of them. But alas, I will not be able to achieve this." And he looks at you with piercing eyes and he says, "Promise me, brother. Promise me you will avenge all of us. Avenge
I'm
all
always
of
up
us."
for avenging dwarves, but maybe you just want to tag along. We'll bring you along, keep you alive, take good care of you.
He grabs
can
your
be part of
ankle,
it.
and it is a death grip. And you see a solemn tear work down his face. And there's a great sigh from his body, and it just kind of begins melting away. And the horn of Ruby protruding from his head just evaporates, and it evaporates into this kind of mist of red energy that swirls around you, and Ragus is lifted off the ground. His body is arched, and this red energy impales itself into his skull, forming a mighty horn of pure ruby. And you kind of come back down to the ground, and your head is throbbing immediately. And you just feel this overwhelming sense of strength and power and rage.
Okay. And I do say, oh, fuck this.
Welcome to the club.
Ragus,
I
would like to see if he is acting any differently.
I'm just as angry. I was like,
I was going
what
to say,
the fuck you
the
want?
fiery temper is a pre-existing condition, sir.
No, I understand. Like, any crazy eyes, any
No.
Crazier than usual?
Yeah, are his eyes like different colors?
Nothing.
Does it look like the thing is
Okay.
infesting him?
I was gonna say, you see me get enraged about like, I don't know, 20, 30 times by now.
He
My
looks-
eyes go murderous.
He looks.
That I understand. I'm just saying the last time somebody had one of these things embedded into their skull, they turned into a fucking zombie, so.
Hi. Okay, well, I'm gonna look at
In
everybody.
fairness, I'm feeling pretty good.
Fellas, if at some point I start turning against all of ya, my advice is run.
Not kill you? No.
Yeah, don't worry, I'll kill you.
You
I
can
roll
try.
out my
Mm.
dagger, like kind of in Ragus's face, and wink, and like, I got you.
On that note, we're done for the night. We'll pick this up next week. Thanks for watching, everybody. We appreciate you tuning in and watching the Devastations. Bye.
Bye.